Yo, welcome back to another episode of Superhero Swag. I am your host, Mr. Superhero Swag, aka 16 the Icon. Make sure you check me out on YouTube Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio. You know. Today, today what I got for you is the homie Daken, son of Wolverine. Now you can see he's got the mohawk. I did the review earlier as a practice run and he had the mask on, but my favorite head sculpt on this figure is the unmasked. They are getting really good with the unmasked head sculpts. So yeah, we've got the homie Daken. He is also joined by his teammates in the Dark Avengers. Of course, all I had to do was get a black Spider-Man for Matt Gargan Spider-Man, although they need to give us the official versions of each member of this team since they are just about finished with it. All right, so of course, you've got Miss Marvel, Spider Man, Iron Patriot, Century, Norvar. Yeah, Norvar. I think so. And Daken. Now, once we get an updated Ares and an updated or an official Bullseye, Dark Hawkeye, because it's Bullseye under the mask, then we will have the full team. I got my Dark Avengers comic book hard copy behind me, and it showed me on the cover. I got uh, Molecule Man issue, and in that, the team is everyone I have here, along with Ares and Dark Hawkeye, which is Bullseye under the mask. But we've done that part. So let me show you another part that I wanted to do in this review. Before we get to articulation and before we get to accessories and paint apps, I wanted to show you how far we've come. So I had this figure before. Yeah, I'm going to do a segment here on the show called Look How Far We've Come. And I'm going to show you some Toy Biz versions, older school versions of these figures, so you can get an idea of just how far we've come. Now, look at the ball jointed hips on this guy, man. Look at this. This is, I mean, I guess the way they designed it, I mean, it would stick in those. I don't know. I just don't like the ball jointed hips. To his credit, though, he did have toe joints, which I don't believe. I'm not the biggest fan of the toe joints. I don't think they all need toe joints. Certain characters, yes. Bullseye, no. Spider Man, yes. Daredevil, yes. Captain America, not necessarily. Iron Man, no. Hulk, yeah. Okay, yeah. But yeah, so he came with the bone claws, and they only showed two of those. They didn't give us that third claw, although to be comic accurate, he needs the third claw. So both versions have the hard waist swivel and the ab crunch. Both versions have the butterfly joints. One version has a boot cut, while the other does not. There is no boot cut on this guy because Hasbro is starting to get real stingy with these boot cuts, man. I really hate when they get stingy with the articulation because that is the whole reason that you have an action figure is so that it can, you know, do action. You know what I mean? All right, so look, articulation, man, articulation. We've got the double jointed knees. Robo don't know test passed. No boot cut, just mentioned that. Upper thigh cut. Hard waist swivel, hidden under the belt. Hard waist swivel. Ab crunch. Butterfly joints for days. Okay. Upper bicep cut. Double jointed elbows. So he can get deep in there if he really wants to. Yeah. He can get deep in there. All right. He looks all the way up, even with the mohawk. He looks all the way up. So you can get him to look up like so. You can get him to look down, bury the chin like so. Hmm. Kind of liking it. He's a bully. All right. He also, of course, comes with the masked head sculpt. Yeah. Boom. Looks familiar. He could almost pass if it wasn't for the tattoo. Tattoo's a dead giveaway. Not to mention his stature. I should have actually brought his dad out here and his sister, Laura Kinney. Should have brought X-23 and the original Wolverine out here. But I want to keep you guys all day because I got other reviews to do. I got Adam Warlock to do. I got Ultimate Iron Man to do. And then I'm going to, at the last one, because I haven't gotten Miles. We already talked about this. I haven't gotten Miles because of those hips. I'll probably get him next week, though, just for the completionist thing. But he does come with his gimmick, the Dark Avengers comic book, because he is from the Dark Avengers. This is Dark Reign. Let it focus on. There we go. Yeah. Dark Reign Avengers. And on the back, as Marvel Legends, comes with another fist that has all three claws. And then he comes with another hand. And I don't know where it is on the table. All right, that's weird. He comes with another hand, though. Oh, there it is. He comes with another hand. And he's actually supposed to be able to hold the comic book with this hand. So, yeah. All of the figures in this particular wave are going to have the comic book holding hand because it's the mini comic book wave. So they're going to have a mini comic book. So, I mean, this is one of the most anticipated figures for this wave because I knew that I had that guy waiting in the wings to be replaced. So I was kind of hype about getting him. I was hype about getting Daken. When he was announced, I knew that this moment was coming with the Dark Avengers. And so, in anticipation of Dark Avengers, I made sure I grabbed her. Didn't do a review for her. And unfortunately, me as a reviewer, I have to get into the habit of reviewing every figure that I get just so that I can have it for posterity's sake and be able to keep up the history of when I got what figure and whatnot. But in closing, I just wanted to say that there are ideas for a civilian wave. Everybody hop down in the comments if you agree that we should start getting, if they don't do, like, okay, let's say it like this. They might not be able to give us a civilian wave because I'm not sure if everyone would go and grab a civilian wave unless there was a very compelling Build-A-Figure at the end of it. Okay? If they had a compelling enough Build-A-Figure, they could do a civilian wave. Okay, civilian wave. Dr. Kirk Connors, post transformation. Purple pants, bare feet, uh, that little black shirt that he has or whatever, kind of ripped up because he just turned back from being Lizard. Okay. Dr. Bruce Banner, post transformation. Purple pants ripped up, no shirt, uh, rope through his belt to keep his belt up because, you know, bare feet, just Bruce Banner after transformation. Thunderbolt Ross, J. Jonah Jameson, updated. Peter Parker, updated. Rick Jones, uh, Mary Jane Watson, comic book Aunt May. I could go on and on, man. I could go on and on. We need people for these superheroes to save. We need people for these supervillains to oppress. You know what I mean? And before I get out of here, I wanted to form this again because I'm just so happy I can kind of do it. Once I get Aries and Dark Hawkeye, I will be complete. But in closing, I just wanted to say that civilian wave needs to happen. We need to get more civilians into the Marvel Legends series group collection. We need more civilians. Henry Peter Gyrich, Dr. Bolivar Trask. That's what I'm saying, man. I could keep going. Jarvis. Yes. The actual Jarvis from the Avengers Mansion. Why not? Why not? These are supporting characters that I need in my universe. That I'm taking suited characters, suited bodies, just regular playing people, and switching heads around when they can give us the character and I can pay $24.99 for it. I'm just saying. But in closing, till next time, like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. 712 subscribers. Man, you guys are awesome. 50 subscribers averaging every month. I'm loving it, man. Life is good. Life is good. Dark Avengers. Loving it. Till next time. Peace.